believe that we are on part 3 of this Wicked series. We are comparing the book and the musical. We're comparing the plot, events, the themes, and I'm just kind of talking. All right. So we'll start with the book. The book. Amma Clutch dies. It's very sad. R.I.P. to a queen. After her funeral, they don't know it yet, but our charmed circle is going to disband. Nessa goes back to her dorm like a good little girl. Fiyero, Bach, Tibbet, and Krupp, and Averick all go to the Philosophy Club, which is a mysterious sex club with a wizened door guard named Mother Yackle. This is the scene that everybody likes to talk about. Oh my god, it traumatized me so much. Y'all are weak. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Y'all are weak. It's not a very long scene. We don't even see the sex happen. It's fade to black. It's a fade to black scene of a sex club. Like, please calm down. Meanwhile, Elphaba makes Glinda come with her to the Emerald City to see the wizard. They go to the Emerald City. It is dingy. It's sad. Everybody's poor. It sucks. They have to huddle all night together for warmth. Ooh, it's very cute. So they meet the wizard, who appears to them as a glowing skeleton. Elphaba entreats him to do something to help the animals, big A animals, and tells them about Dr. Dillamond's murder. The wizard brushes her off. The whole time, Glinda is like, doesn't know what's going on. She's just along for the ride. Literally at one point, Elphaba is like, well, then I'll just have to join an army against you. And Glinda is like, please, we're gonna get arrested. She's real stressed out. Unsurprisingly, this meeting goes nowhere. Nothing productive happens. Glinda gets them a carriage to go back to Shiz, except Elphaba refuses to go back with her. She doesn't have a plan, but she has to do something. She completely abandons her life with no preparation. This is where we get the infamous scene where she holds Glinda's face and kisses her cheek and tells her, hold on, my sweet. It's very cute. It might be a mouth kiss. It might be a mouth kiss. I'll put a little thing saying I'm having a brain fart. I'll check. But the point being, she completely abandons her life with zero preparation, and she vanishes into the crowd. Glinda cries the entire carriage ride home. Alright, let's shift to the musical, same time frame. Elphaba and Glinda start becoming friends. They have a cute little makeover scene that's popular. It's adorable, very cute. Fiyero is starting to pay more attention to Elphaba, though. Remember, he's dating Glinda, but he starts showing more attention to Elphaba, showing interest in her politics. They have a noticeable connection. There's some chemistry there, and Glinda starts feeling left behind. Elphaba's solution to that feeling is to invite Glinda with her to the Emerald City to see the wizard. So remember, Madame Morrible has kind of set Elphaba up to become like a mentee to the wizard. The Emerald City is a beautiful spectacle. Everything is perfect. They meet the wizard, who appears as a TikTok-y version of the giant head from the Judy Garland movie. But then the wizard steps out of the curtain to reveal himself as just a man. He reveals that he has no natural powers. He relies on technology and the help of others, which is why he needs Elphaba. He gives her a grimoire, which he himself cannot read, but she's able to read, immediately, and is, immediately doing magic with it. He almost has Elphaba ready to work for him. He gives her the flying monkeys as a gift. That is, the first spell she does. But then he says something to the effect of, with your magic, we can use the monkeys to survey all of Oz for rebel animal activity. That is our big reveal that the wizard is evil. Oh, no! Elphaba is like, fuck this. Defying gravity happens. We all know defying gravity. I don't need to explain defying gravity. Elphaba makes this declaration that she's going to make a difference, and Glinda makes the decision not to join. They part ways with, I hope you're happy. So let's compare a little bit. The way that the book and the musical choose to portray the Emerald City is very different. In the book, it is very dingy, it's very depressing. People are homeless, they see, very young sex workers. It's a fucking bummer. It's a fucking bummer. But in the musical, it is this beautiful spectacle. It's very beautiful to look at. The musical number is always very engaging. It's really a testament to all of the actors, the dancers, the production, the costumers. It's a testament to their skill. It's always very impressive. I think that this choice to have it be very glitzy, very glam, could be more impactful if the darker things that it was hiding weren't so watered down. Like, we have this beautiful spectacle, and it's supposed to be contrasted with the reveal that the wizard is evil, but I have always found the reveal to be kind of underwhelming. Like, it's really a throwaway line. And to be fair, I am someone who, like, I have some audio processing issues. It's really easy for me to miss things, but I've found it to be something that's very easy to miss if you are not, like, really paying attention. An interesting thing is that in the musical, usually, as far as I'm aware, Glinda and Elphaba are usually wearing the green glasses, which, if you've read The Wizard of Oz, in the Emerald City, everybody has to wear these green tinted glasses. I'm pretty sure they're, like, literally locked onto their head, and they say it's because, it's because the city is so dazzling, it would blind you if you tried to look at it just, like, face on. So these are, like, for your protection. But then we find out that the Emerald City is not made of emeralds, it's glass. It's glass, and the glasses are tinted to make it look like emeralds. It's a con. It's propaganda. And I have not seen the movie yet, but in the clips that I've seen, they're not wearing the glasses, which I find kind of a bummer, because I think that's a good nod to the book, and I think it's an interesting part of the original. Okay, what else? So in both pieces, we see Elphaba abandon her life without much direction. She just kind of takes off, but with a lot of anger and a lot of desire to help the big A animals. In the book, she's a lot more directly and explicitly anti-wizard. Like, she literally says, "Oh, I'm going to join an army against you." But in the musical, the messaging is a lot more vague. We also see Glinda in both the book and the musical make this. I'm doing so good. We also see Glinda in both the book and the musical make the decision to maintain the status quo. Despite everything that she's witnessed, she chooses to languish in her apathy. She continues being the spoiled rich girl that we know her as. She's not interested in losing that. She's not interested in upheaving her life the way that Elphaba is. I've seen a lot of really insightful posts about the fact that while many people identify with Elphaba, they behave more like Glinda. They maintain the status quo. They aren't willing to take risks or to speak up for whatever reason. So the next time you're singing along to Defying Gravity, ask yourself, what have I done today to act like Elphaba? What direct action have I taken? I'm not saying that you need to, like, abandon your life and become a terrorist. Like, actually, please don't do that. But you can do things to help the people around you, to defy discrimination and to push against the selfish ruling class. As we approach Inauguration Day, we are going to need a lot of Elphabas. So that's where we will leave off for today. We'll be back with the next part eventually. I'm sorry, I'm busy.